The unthinkable just happened with Liv Morgan. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what that is and what we should take away from it going forward. And when I say unthinkable, y'all, I truly mean this. I think when I saw this, it blew my mind, and I think it's going to blow y'all's mind. And I think it's going to back up the fact that regardless of whether you are a Liv Morgan believer or a hater, a Liv Morgan fan, or just someone that doesn't get the hype, someone who has followed Liv Morgan's career for several years now while covering pro wrestling on a daily basis for some of the biggest wrestling news sites out there, I can tell you this. The hype behind Liv Morgan, it is true. You must believe in it because we are here. And week in and week out, she is continuously proving the supporters right. Because Liv Morgan has a connection with a fan base that not a lot of people do. And it has made her a bigger star. 2024 is the year of Liv Morgan. And there was two very big and noticeable decisions made on her way to where she is now. Let's first start off with Rhea Ripley, because I think you have to start there. Rhea Ripley has been and is continuously being a huge influence over Liv Morgan. Why do I say that? Well, let's go back. Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, coming out of Mania, that was going to be the program, right? Rhea beat Becky Lynch at WrestleMania 40, retained the Women's World title. Then, Monday Night Raw comes about. They do a backstage segment between Liv and Rhea. Rhea suffers an AC joint sprain in her shoulder because of Liv Morgan. Boom, she's out. She's on the sidelines. She had to vacate her championship. She is gone for a while. WWE loses a major name, not only on the Raw roster, but in their women's division, the face of the women's division. Okay, they pivot. They put the championship on Becky Lynch, who is in contract talks with WWE. They put the championship on Becky instead of Liv. Well, Becky decides, hey, y'all, I ain't staying. I'm going. Adios. So what do? They pivot once again. Now they're losing a second top star in their entire company. They're losing a second big name in the women's division, arguably the top name. So what do? They put the championship on Liv, right? And then they also start the pairing with Dominant Mysterio, tying back into Rhea Ripley. Okay, Saudi Arabia, King and Queen of the Ring PLE. Liv goes over Becky, wins championship. 2 nights later, Monday Night Raw, Steel Cage. Liv beats Becky in Becky's last WWE match, right? Becky's gone. Boom. Liv Morgan, 2 pivotal names, 2 pivotal moments, 2 pivotal influence on Liv Morgan being where she is now. And that leads us to today's video, because regardless of what you think or what I think, facts don't lie. Numbers don't lie. Stats don't lie. And I have the stats to prove it, because if you go on Google search, okay, go on Google, you can do it now. She has surpassed WWE's top babyface right now. That's Cody Rhodes, the undisputed WWE champion. You can see it now. She has started to out-search Cody Rhodes on Google, the biggest search engine in the entire world. Okay? That is noticeable, because Cody Rhodes has been positioned as the face of the company since WrestleMania 40, when he went over Roman Reigns. Now Liv Morgan is surpassing his numbers. People are taking notice of Liv Morgan more than Cody Rhodes. They are searching for her more than Cody Rhodes. And I have a theory as to why. I have a few, and I'll break it down. First, she is the Raw Women's Champion. Well, how did she get there? Well, as we established, she went over Becky Lynch twice, and she injured Rhea Ripley. And Rhea, there is this feeling that we did not get closure with her women's championship reign. Therefore, that injury, which Liv caused, didn't get a proper conclusion. Also, elephant in the room, she is in the #1 program on Monday Night Raw. It is not Damian Priest, Seth Rollins. It's not even Drew McIntyre, CM Punk. When you are opening it and closing, and when you have segments throughout the show that intertwine with various people, including Judgment Day and obviously Dominant Mysterio, yeah, you're a big freaking deal. WWE has legitimately put the rocket on Liv Morgan, and she is flying. She is soaring. And that is why people are gravitating towards her. That's why they're going out of their way to search for her. That is the reason why she is such a big deal. It also helps that in a time in which WWE has started to pivot regarding a more adult, edgy product, whether it be using curse words, whether it be using more blood, or in the case of Liv Morgan, that very curious sexual tension between her and Dominic Mysterio, her stalking Dominic Mysterio, them pushing the envelope with segments, whether it's inviting him to hotel rooms, kissing him, whatever, and I could go into more, but you get the gist. They are pushing the envelope, and so they are legitimately tapping into niches in various ways, whether it's people looking for blood, whether it's people wanting more curse words. I mean, Triple H has already said when Monday Night Raw goes to Netflix in 2025, censorship and editing, something in which we had a huge, huge problem with on a recent episode of SmackDown, will no longer be the case. They're not going to be dropping F-bombs, but they're going to be pushing the envelope. And Liv Morgan is at the forefront of that. So she's not only at the forefront for something in which we have not seen in WWE for almost 20 years, which is more edgier female content, right? Which, look, it's pro wrestling. You don't necessarily need it, but I understand that there is a niche that likes that within the pro wrestling industry. And hey, you know what? To each his own. I don't care. But you have that. She's also being pushed as a top star in a top program on Monday Night Raw. There's a lot of elements to that. And I think you have to give WWE credit, and I think you have to give Liv Morgan credit. You have to give Liv Morgan credit for being able to take the ball, running with it, and scoring freaking touchdowns, hitting home runs with various segments. But you also have to give WWE credit because they've given her this opportunity. They've given her the chance to succeed or fail, but they have supported her regardless. And now they are finally getting a huge ROI on their investment with Liv Morgan and with this move. And I think that tells you more in what they view as a Liv Morgan project as they are heading into the Netflix era. And she's going to be a major, major player. So just get ready and watch Liv Morgan.
Hey y'all, real quick, make sure you join the movement and join everyone in smashing, obliterating that notification bell so you are notified every single time we upload new wrestling content here to the channel. Hit that subscribe button as well. Thank y'all so much for your support and help changing me and my family's life, and I will see y'all next time.